Back with a quick update on the car. Sorry, I know it's been a minute. Last time you guys seen this thing, it was just a heartless 305 motor laying on the ground. But I've been hacking away at it. It's a little cold out. We've had a cold weather here in Ohio the last couple days, so things are slowing down a little bit, but starting to come around for me. As you can see, I got the new engine down in there. It's all mounted up, bolted up to the 350 transmission. No wiring done yet. Kind of mocking up the radiator and the intercooler setup in there. Got my hot side fabbed up there. I know my welds look like shit, but I just don't care. Probably gonna hit it with some high temp paint though. They'll clean up a little bit after that. Truck intake fits just fine. Tell you guys a little bit about it. I guess the last time you guys seen it, you just knew it was getting an LS. I didn't talk much. I got a set of 317 heads off of the 6.0 motor. Deck 25,000, port and polish by TEA over in Akron. Pack 1218 valve springs. I put a jegs cam in it with like a 585 lift and 228 duration or some shit. It's huge. It's gonna lope like a motherfucker. Decapped the stock injectors on it. It's got 80 pounder, roughly 75 pounders, I guess is what they say they are when they're decapped. Turbo's gonna sit right there. Then I'm gonna dump the exhaust right out, probably punch a hole through this spot right down here, just dump the exhaust right under the fender there, and probably just a cone air filter sticking straight this way to keep from sucking so much dust off of the shit. Still got some fuel lines to run up from the back. The gas tank's still out of the car. Still waiting on my push lock hose to get in for my A fittings. So we'll get fuel line in, we'll test the injectors, and I'll get my intake and stuff started building. And shoot, I don't see I'm too far out on this thing. I'd say a few weeks before I hear it fire, maybe even sooner. Somebody had mentioned that the ride height, they liked the ride height and wondering if I had done something to it. I think they just happened to see it in the video where there was no engine in it, causing it to sit a little high. There's stock ride height there. So I think that was just because of the engine I had in there. I actually used to work in an automotive shop, and I had a boss that damn near lost his fingers over one of these cars. It was actually a G-body car, but somebody had put big truck springs underneath of it to fit huge rims on it. And new owner purchased a car and brought it to us to remove the huge springs, take it back to original. And while we were removing the one wheel off the one and had it up in the air, the spring came shooting out of the hole. It was like over pressurized in there. Come out of there at a couple 100 miles an hour right past his head, and about took his finger off on the A-arm. Emergency surgery at the hospital and stuff. So man, them donks are scary. You'll lose a finger. To show you guys the gauges that I picked up. Got some wire, quick fittings for fuel line, some fuel return line there. Still have Earl's line coming from my feed side, catch can, wiring. There's the transcooler I got. This thing's freaking huge. It's like 26,000 GVW for big trucks, so that should do it. I got a little fan I'm going to use off of my old Audi's AC condenser to bolt onto there. But that's all for now, guys. Maybe next time you guys see it, it'll be starting.